Chapter 4 The Birthmark. If you think so, son, Oleg whispered. Yes, father. The Yuri are a threat to all of us, and the war with Aoe2 is over. Oleg's jaundiced eyes rested on him. Peace with my arch-enemy Aoe2, he said softly. What a brilliant solution, son. A violent cough shook his chest, and his bony hands clawed themselves through his seat. His arms, once muscular chunks, had become terribly thin, and his skin looked like pergament pulled over a skeleton. Two arch-enemies, united by a marriage, Oleg mumbled to himself, battling side by side against the Yuri. Do I have your blessing, father? Another fit of coughing silenced Oleg for half a while. Yes, he said hoarsely. Yes, now, go to your men. They are waiting for you. And I hear your little bride has also followed you here, to wave you goodbye a second time before you leave for the western shores. His pergament-like face twisted itself into a grimace. Was he smiling? Love is a blessing, Ulio. And with my blessing, you're doubly blessed. The two doctors stood by Oleg's bed and frowned at Ulio. Your father needs to rest now, said one of them. Ulio bowed to his father and left. Outside of the castle, his army was waiting. As Ulio walked over the yard towards the gate, he noticed Oleg standing at a window, looking down. He waved up to him. Oleg did not stir. Ulio is out to support Aoe2's army. Slow him down. May Aoe2 bleed white against the Yuri tribe without my son's support. A curse on that foundling. Ulio was like a son to me, and now he helps my arch-enemy and marries his daughter. Foul treason! I am fading, but I shall not allow myself to die before Aoe2. Not yet. I'll miss you too, Ulio. What's this? I hear battle noise already. Ulio must defeat the Yuri leader to turn the tide of the battle. Make haste, or your men will slowly bleed to death. I spotted the chief of that Yuri army. Alright, let's see how those Yuri do without their leader. Okay, we need to be as fast as possible so that as much of this army survives as can happen. We got these knights in our way. Here's here to take out the bodyguard. And these guys have like huge amounts of HP, so they're not going to die. I am Prince Ulio. Face me if you have the courage. This prince fights like a wolf. Here, chief. And we just have normal soldiers against these guys with like 0 attack. Come on, let's take out that Yuri chief. Go, Ulio. We'll get him right back into the fighting as fast as we can. I am slain. Yuri, we are doomed. And now they have actually less HP. To micro a bit, keep the mobs in front, take the hills if we can. The Yuri people with 1 HP we want to save, since we will get some healing with monks later. Yep, lost a health there. Run the skirm away. Run the skirm away. Okay, nice. We have a decently sized force, and the objectives have changed. Ulio and Yurik want to meet in the west and join forces. Their alliance will try to drive the Yuri out of the country for good. Bring someone to the bridge to inspect it. The bridge? What happened with the bridge? Okay, Ulio, I guess you'll inspect it. Don't die like that Tamerlane campaign. Oh no, it's cracked. What the? Somebody damaged the bridge behind us.
While Ulio gazed at the bridge, he heard the sound of hooves disappearing in the distance. He remembered that the bridge had already made a scrunching noise under his feet when he had crossed it. It must have been prepared to collapse even before his men crossed, but it had broken down too late. Whoever had damaged that bridge, he had failed to keep Ulio and his army up.
Okay, objectives, we gotta meet over here in the west. Oh no, we don't have a bridge, there's no going back now. Let's check out that tent. Yeah, let's see, there should be a trigger here to do something with the tent. Voice inside tent. Help us, please! Optional. Tear the Yuri tent apart and set the prisoners free. Okay, let's go, everyone. Let's take out that pavilion. Let's run back so the units spawn. Thank you for setting us free! Those Yuri do not even respect men of religion. Those Yuri do not even respect men of religion. Okay. No! I like how the trigger moved your units back so you don't accidentally block the monks from spawning. Let's see. Still a lie in the west. Just going to sit here for a bit and wait for the monks to heal up everyone so we advance with a full health army. Grab a couple of the halbs. So I want to keep the monks alive, and if I remember correctly from when I played this years ago, we get attacked from behind. Send one longsword forward to scout for us. Use Ulio to protect the monks. There we go, there's some cavalry from behind. Try to get some converts. Oh, we can't convert. These are just healers. Pull you back, let the melee units get in there, and Ulio can go after the cav archers. It's cold up here. Strange, it doesn't seem any colder to me than it was down at the camp. Okay, Ulio, hopefully you can tank that for us. Just run back and forth a bit, let them... I think they are uphill, so this is probably a bad spot to do this, but as long as we don't take any damage on Ulio, or as long as we don't let him die, we're fine. Right, oh, and it's just... Thank you, monks, for healing everyone up so quickly, and now we just have Ulio left. You healed too, double heal. Go! Oh, look at how fast that is, yes. Okay, let's keep going forward. Ulio, you can go forward first because you're the fastest. Behold! A wolf is chasing a deer! The deer is sliding down the hill! And there goes the wolf! Oh, there goes both of them. The wolf and the deer are both smashed on that rock. This slope is fiendishly slippery. We don't have the right boots to walk on that ice. Either we stay away from it, or we need something to spike our boots. See, is there anything in here by this trade workshop? Behold! There's a deserted onager. Our ally. Anything in here? There are countless iron nails holding the siege machine together. They could help to spike our boots. I wonder. What are your orders, my prince? Oh, it's mine now. Let's see. You have two choices now. Deconstruct, delete the onager, and use its iron nails to spike your boots. This will enable Ulio and his men to walk on the slippery parts of the hill. Keep the onager and use it as a weapon. As soon as it has fired its first shot, you won't be able to use its iron nails anymore. Okay, so we have a bit of a decision to make. Make sure that Ulio himself avoids that hill. Let's see what's in front of us. I think we either can use the onager to fight, or we can use the ice somehow. Can you not path through there? Thank you, Ulio. Around this way, please. Avoid that ice. There you go. Watch out! There's a whole army of Yuri waiting for us. That is a big army. Ulio needs to defeat the army of Yuri before his men can march onwards. Alright. So I'm thinking that we delete this and use the ice spikes, and then we try to lure them onto the ice so they all die. So let's see, all we have to do is delete it. Okay, let's try that.
Some men sighed, others mumbled grimly when they deconstructed the onager. But when they had pierced the soles of their boots with the spikes, they noticed how much safer it was to walk now.
Okay, Ulio, let's see. Yes, you can walk right up and down that ice hill, including right over all of the corpses. So let's see. Now we can probably lure the army down to that hill. Let's go, Ulio. See how many of them you can lure at once. Kind of dangerous to send the guy who needs to survive to do this, but he's a Huskarl, he can run fast. He'll tank those arrow fire shots. Help, I'm sliding down! Oh, I think we got most of them. That knight survived. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we got almost all of them there. That's nice. Okay, just those two archers. Come on, follow me, archers. Yes, you know you want to. There we go. Hit them all slide down. Okay, now let's heal up Ulio again. These guys back there ready to jump in if we need help. Especially maybe get you on the ice. Oh, need to pay attention to Ulio. Sounds like they're charging and chasing after him. The monks in a place to heal. Okay, some of them are trying to stay up top. Everyone just go down here, lure them all down. Okay, here comes pretty much everyone just down the hill. That cow archer is surviving. It's just those mangonels. Can we get the mangonels down the hill? Now that would be something else. Let's go mangonels. Down the hill, please. No, we can probably just get them to attack each other. Those cav archers up there. Okay, Ulio, run back to the monks and get healed again. Okay, cav archers down. Okay, there goes the mangonel, yes. Okay, now it's just Ulio, and we can use our archers to help. There's two cav archers there. Ulio can just tank them and push them towards our archers. And skirmishers. Oh, they have longswords coming. You guys run back. You guys run back too. Don't die, please. Okay, good. Okay, longswords can't hurt us if we go down the hill. So everyone down the hill. Now just watch them all slide. Yeah, you can slide. Come on, longswords, come over, Ulio. Come down this icy hill. There we go. Whee! Sliding! And no more. Nice, okay. Well, let's move up. And let's see, what's over here? Oh, a scorpion and some archers. And another longsword. Okay. Okay, you will debate everyone. Let's sit back for a moment and heal. Everyone heal. 2 monks. We can't convert with monks, can we? No, we can't convert any units. So we will use Ulio to draw fire. You archers do some sniping for me. Or not, the scorpion's firing at you. Kill them. The scorpion's really firing at them. He has lots of pierce armor. Get back, get back, get back. Killed by the monks. Okay, well, we slow and steady here to keep the archers alive. So that the scorpion doesn't kill them. Because I'd like to keep all of them alive. Okay, the archers are doing a good job of fighting the scorpion. Oh, we got the scorpion, actually. Nice. Let's get the rest of those archers, and then we'll just have that tower to worry about. You just come back with one more heal. And use Ulio one more time to draw that tower fire. Okay, can we reach the base? The path is free. No, it's not. We still have that tower in the way. Can I reach it? Yes, we can reach it. Is targeting Ulio. You'll get it with those guys slowly but surely. Move up the monks so they can heal. Draw its fire. Oh no, it's targeting an archer now. Okay, it's still targeting that archer. I'm fine with that. I hope it goes down. There we go. There was some provisions in that tower. Not much, though. There was a handful of food rations in that outpost. Oh, maybe there's stuff in these tents. We kill them. Go halbs, kill these tents, see if we find anything. The archers on the hills, even. Start going for that one. Well, that's a lot of HP on these tents. Hopefully they have something good in them. Maybe some more monks. Oh, imagine if all these tents had 2 monks. Not much booty here. Amazing booty! Okay, so these do have stuff in them. What? No booty at all? I would have expected more from an army who has raised half the country. Okay, sounds like we're really disappointed. Actually, it is a good sign if the Yuri ran out of supplies. Now if we can destroy their town, their invasion will break down. Okay, so let's keep continuing along this path. What is going on there at the bridge? Oh, he sabotaged it. Curse on it! I have been discovered. Oh, chase him. Okay, Ulio's the fastest. Who is this man? Catch him! Find the man who destroyed the bridge. Dead or alive. Answer me quick, good men. Did a rider just pass along here? Yes, and his horse trampled on our vegetables. He went up that mountain path. He must be out of his mind. Out of his mind? Why is that? Oh, I understand. Oh, I heard some wolves up here. Hopefully, Ulio can deal with some wolves, right? There won't be too many Onlus up here. Oh, there we go. Wolf, just normal wolves. Oh, there he is. Oleg's servant. Oh, get him. Don't let him die. I want him alive. I am bleeding to death. Who are you? And why did you destroy the bridge? I am your father's servant, Ulio. He disapproves of your alliance with the Yurik. I am dying. Forgive me. What should my father try to achieve by destroying bridges? Hello, do you still hear me? My prince. He will not be able to reply anymore. Well, he's dead, Ulio. See, Ulio must ask the peasants for help. Maybe they know a way to get across the river. Yeah, you guys can just come down there. There's a boat there. My good people, is there any other way to cross the river? My men and me are in a haste. My brother and me shall help you if we can, your royal highness. If we can do anything, please lead us to the spot and we'll get working. So maybe we'll investigate that boat down there, see if that's anything. The villagers have agreed to help Ulio get across the river. Lead them to the spot where they are supposed to get working. Now, I'm guessing they can't repair the bridge. That would just be a bit too easy. Okay, I guess we can't go out there. Oh, don't block me. What about these cliffs up here? I was thinking maybe they could rebuild that boat for us. Oh, look at how nice that water looks. The EP 1.5 animated water. Build a dam up here. Oh, I guess that's what they're gonna do. Oh, can't move him. Oh, a palisade wall as a dam. This should help to dry the river below the cliff. We'll be able to cross it. We'll soon be able to cross it. Meanwhile... What is the news, Archer? Still no sign of Ulio's army, Your Majesty. Ulio has betrayed me. Now I see clearly. He talked me into giving my daughter's hand to him, and then sent me into my death. How smart of him. He will inherit my kingdom. I have been tricked by Oleg's breed. Oh, so he's getting impatient. We must make haste. Like Yurik's army might be under pressure already. Okay, let's make haste. Get everyone across this newly formed land bridge. Oh, there's a broken down trade cart there. I wonder if we use these supplies for anything. I think there's a spot later where we can train units. Kind of like the last mission. But I don't think that's too much in the way of supplies for helping us. So you did come after all. You have taken very long. I beg your pardon, Aoe2. I was held up on my way. I already thought you would let me die here on purpose. Ha ha. Anyhow, let us return to the battlefield. We must destroy the castle and the docks. This will certainly break their defenses as well as their supply lines. The Yuri are making a sally. Get ready for fighting. So let's see. Destroy the castles and the docks of the Yuri town. Ulio must set the palisades around the castle on fire. One blow of his sword will do for each segment. Ulio can either destroy one of the gates or capture it. To capture a gate, bring Ulio and 4 other men to the inside of the gate. Yurik's army will try to storm the town, and Ulio must survive. Ulio, take care of our siege equipment while we fend off this attack. Okay, so I guess we just have to fend off the attack. Okay, this army needs to come up, and this last battle is just insanely difficult. We're gonna need to use Ulio to try to bait some fire there. Try to get everyone up halves. Use the halves to protect the siege. So we need to keep the siege as alive as we possibly can keep it. Okay, Garrett's force is actually doing somewhat of a good job here. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the flank. We need to engage that with our halves. Halb, go for that camel. Over there. Go for the longsword. Oh, they have a scorpion too. Ulio can go for the scorpion. Oh, no, he can't. He's gonna die. Come on. Maybe the mangonel can go for it? Yeah, the mangonel can take out the scorpion. Go mangonel. Oh, scorpion's dodging. That got it. Lost a bit of hit points on the mangonel, but that's okay. We'll use the monks to heal everyone. And this final battle is insanely difficult, so we need to take out these docks and get Ulio to light these palisades on fire to take out these two castles. But they have way more production buildings than we end up having. So if we bring Ulio over here, we'll find these two buildings that we'll be able to use to produce units. We don't have only this small group. We do have this and some resources, so let's just immediately do fletching. Oh, I need to mod queuing technologies into the original AOC. So I guess we'll make some halbs and some archers. And if we bring Ulio close to the wall, he should actually gain some super strength abilities. But I think I just want to sit here and wait and get to full population before I do that. Okay, now we want to send Ulio forward towards the wall. And if possible, just try to debate their forces out here so we can fight near this hill.
As Ulio and his men approached the castle, he felt as strong as never before. Even the men around him noticed something and looked upon him with admiration. It was possibly the happiest moment of Ulio's life as the alliance moved into the last battle against the Yeri. To his men, Ulio looked untouchable.
Okay, I'm going to draw this tower fire and hopefully get them to come out. Because they have a good number of set units and then infinite unit spam buildings. But it doesn't seem like they want to come out. Let's just draw them out. See if that... Oh, there comes a camel. That's what we want to see. And these towers, man. Towers are so strong. Okay, Ulio, take out that camel. And now you have more troops than that. Okay, there come the next two camels. There comes the rest of the army. Okay, you halbs, take out those camels for us. You archers can be into position. We'll maybe try to keep them on these multiple levels of hills. Try to be careful with the mangonel. Okay, nice, and we didn't lose any units. That's a few units of theirs that came out, and we'll try to use Ulio to come around this side so they have units in the back. We'll see how aggressive they are with attacking us. Oh, we're still on fast speed. I have to be careful with my micro then. Put that on normal. Watch how slow we are without squires. Oh, so many towers. I also want to scout out. They have a stable there and a stable back here. I'd kind of like to attack. I can't attack a wall there, but I can draw out the units. Okay, there's a hussar. Let's run Ulio away so the hussar don't kill him. Okay, there's multiple hussars now. We're running Ulio away. Back to our men there. I haven't lost a single unit yet, which is exactly what we want to be doing as we clear out these hussar. And then we'll kind of slowly try to take out towers with our mangonel. And there's something, a little secret down there we want to discover too. Okay, there's some cav archers. Let's go right for there. Hope we lost one soldier there. Oh well. Okay, Ulio can maybe deal with that cav archer himself. Oh, especially with the hill bonus, yes. Okay, there we go. Monks start healing. Okay, so we've drawn out quite a bit of this starting force now, which is one of the important things you want to do in these infinite spam scenarios. Get rid of the starting force so you only have to deal with spam units. Okay, heal there. You come help the healing there. Okay, both of you heal up Ulio right now. And we're slowly going to move everyone down here so we can attack a watchtower. And maybe actually do that just with archers. Man, he's got so much HP. There we go. You're going to be leading our assaults and trying to tank fire. Come on. Path find to the bamboo swamp flower thing. And here we are, this little path down here leading to the dock. Let's capture this dock. All we need to do is get rid of that watchtower. The hard thing is they have a scorpion, so let's patrol you. Attack the archer. Okay, let's get back now. What's the range on that? 7? Now, let's see. Objectives. Optional, capture the Yuri dock in the west by destroying the watchtower. So it's time for, I want to keep full HP on those rams. My hope is that we'll be able to debate some tower fire with Ulio and use the mangonel to kill the tower. At least kill the scorpion first. Let's go mangonel. We can take the hill maybe, then this could go faster. Okay, as long as the tower attacks Ulio and not the mangonel, we're good. They have these 2 war galleys here. They're always going to have a few war galleys at these docks. So we'll have to be prepared to deal with them and to take out the docks, which is hopefully going to be a quick... Oh, alarm! The longsword's coming out. Let's go, archers. Yuri Rider, kill the prince! Keep the mangonel alive, don't let him lose any more HP. Oh, okay, here comes their next attack wave. Let's keep the halves in front. Okay, let's actually not make the archer because I want population space for a transport ship later. Okay, the mangonel is still alive. Same thing, same thing. Ulio debate tower fire. Mangonel kill the tower. Actually, I might not want to kill it completely yet. Maybe just one more hit. Okay, so I'll just make sure I can finish it off with other units later. Let's maybe use this mangonel to start attacking these towers on the front of their base. The same way we've just been doing. Patrol Ulio. Heal everyone with monks. Bring you over here just so we don't get flanked over here and lose the siege. Oh no, don't use a war galley. That is cheating. And it's also going to kill my mangonel if I'm not careful. Okay, you get back. Have to use our archers now. I'd also like to use Ulio there to kill the skirmishers in the back. Oh, don't let the skirmisher attack the mangonel. Hopefully they don't have ballistics, so Ulio can just... Yeah, I guess they don't have ballistics because the towers are missing everything. Don't mangonel Ulio. Okay, new plan. Attack these towers with the mangonel so the war galley can't hit us. And just bring everyone over here. Monks will take this hill. Archers there too. I'm not going to build anything yet because I want to save it for galleys. And now, hopefully with Ulio debating 3 towers worth of fire, we can use this mangonel over here. if it can path there to kill the towers. Okay, oh, that tree is just messing up the pathfinding so much. Let's put this on fast once again. Make sure. Oh no, it's attacking the mangonel. Nope. Look at that range, and 9 range. Okay. So taking out these towers isn't going to work. I'd really like to be able to take out the stables just so we don't have to deal with those knights. I was hoping we could maybe mangonel down all those towers. But that doesn't look like it's going to work. It's like, I was hoping I could maybe mangonel that stable and then land with the rams and kill the stable in the back. Mostly because the knights and camels are the ones who are going to run around and stop Ulio when we get inside. Oh, whoa, 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 Scorpion, do not get people to come out. They're going for the siege. No. Don't attack the siege. Oh, thank you, Garrick's long swordsman. Help us out. Don't lose the monks. I don't lose the ram. No. We lost the mangonel. Okay, no more mangonel, which is really bad. Okay, let's everyone fall back to this hill. The tower almost got taken out. Say, Ulio, take out that tower yourself, capture the docks. Yeah, the worst things are those camels and knights that keep coming sporadically. Okay, we can move maybe the archers down. Give you the hill. And bring the archers in from behind. Yes, feudal age army is not well equipped for killing a castle age opponent. It probably doesn't have murder holes. Yeah, Ulio will just take that out real simple. Just add more halbs. We've captured the Yuri dock. I'd like to use galleys to kill their docks, which is going to be difficult and take a while. Well, we've kind of reached a holding pattern up there. So let's queue up a few galleys and then try to go for that tower maybe, and then for the docks. Oh, because I would absolutely love to be able to kill that stable from the water. Alright, we'll put a whole bunch of rams in a transport ship. And then transport them. Okay. Transport ship. Rams and halbs. This should be able to protect them fairly well. And we want to take out those docks to stop the war galley production. Actually, the galleys themselves are doing a fairly decent job of that. But we'll see. Okay, at this time, we'll debate with Ulio to try to lure their forces out of their base and away from the docks. So we'll bring you back. You guys are actually doing fairly decently on that dock. Okay, now they are hopefully coming out of their base and will not be here to defend the docks, as we'll run back to our... Oh, they have a scorpion there. But a scorpion isn't going to do too much to rams. Now go rams, take the dock. Yes, and we'll get back in, and we'll retreat. Oh yes, that worked. Ulio is still alive over here. Take out that archer. Okay, our sneak attack on the docks worked. We can we can take out the siege workshop with the same strategy. They have an elephant. What the Saracens don't get elephants? Okay, I think what we might need is another transport ship. Oh, we're running out of wood. We're going to switch to longswords soon. Actually, no, we don't have the wood. We'll have to make do with that one. And we'll do the same thing, kind of attack with Ulio to draw them out. I guess I lost my scorpion somewhere. I didn't even notice that. Okay, what we will need then is a second transport ship, so we don't... This is not at 16 out of 10. Why is this at 16 out of 10? That's not right. Okay, we'll need a new transport then, because that one's bugging out. We won't be able to garrison back on it, because it's empty, but it's still a 6 population. Thanks, user patch. Finally discovered an actual bug in you that Scripter hasn't fixed. Okay, we'll go for the siege workshop. Okay, you're at 0 out of 10 now. Take out the siege workshop so we don't have to deal with scorpions anymore. Oh, wow. Normal speed, not slow. What am I doing? Now get back onto the transport. And we're out of here. Okay, so this transport is bugged out, probably because I saved and loaded a game. Okay, amphibious assault plan is working. Oh, we need to scout a bit and see what the camels are doing. Yeah, the camels are going to fight Ulio. And the rams can go for the tower. Yes, and Ulio is distracting them. Perfect, we'll load the rams back on. Yes, we'll just hit and run with the rams. Okay, nice. Hopefully this force here is big enough to deal with an army now. We need a bit of micro on this hill. Ulio run forward. Why do they have a hussar in the back? Okay, next we'll go for that dock. Okay, now, new transport ship. Not going to save and load the game while units are on the transport ship. We'll send out Ulio here. We'll use him to try and debate their units to come and attack over here. Need to be careful about that tower fire, though. And we can also start setting these palisades on fire. Oh, we got 2 of them, it looks like. Get that one, and now you can come back on that transport ship and try to heal. Get you out of there. There we go. Oh, that actually worked very well. Now the camels and stuff are out here. Okay, nice. I like that. Let's go for the dock now. You guys get back. Back. Get back to the monks and heal. Snipe the archers. Go for the hussar. Well, I think we fought a war galley while I wasn't looking. And there's another one. As long as you attack our galleys and not our transport, we're good. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's a hussar there, but that's why we have halbs inside the rams to kill the hussars. Okay, now back on the transport. We have destroyed the Yuri docks. Lost a bunch of halbs in the process, and we're running out of resources, but we have destroyed their docks. And when Ulio's healed up, I think we can take one more run at this and try to get those castles down. Still have a halb there. Okay, I think maybe we might want to use our trick of getting the gate open to get Aguric's army to attack while our galleys so bravely take out that one archery range. And then we need to get Ulio to hit those palisades around the castle. So let's use a good transport ship. Let's get Ulio. Ulio and 4 soldiers will need to be by that gate in order to capture it. And when we capture, Aguric will tell his men to charge. Go, go, go. We'll load the rams on that transport ship. The gate is ours. Go, Aguric, go. Okay, Ulio there. Probably should have just sent them in. Okay, now if these rams can take out that stable for me, that would be absolutely perfect. Monks will need to come forward. Rams can take out that stable and those towers. Those galleys are working on that range. What do we have here? Okay, so we had captured the gates. We will take out that stable and that barracks and this tower. Hopefully. At least. There you go, there's the barracks. That should go down. And rams. Ulio by himself taking out the tower. Okay, we lost 1 ram, but we got the barracks out of the way. Oh, Aguric! You're sending in a ram. Okay, we've lost our rams now. Okay, I think it's time. Ulio, we're going to have you dive in on those castles that will... Oh, we lost the transport. Come in, archers. Send the archers in to draw the castle fire. They're just falling like paper. Okay, Ulio, get the palisades. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now get out, get out, get out. You guys draw fire. Ulio, you have to survive. This should be enough to set the Yuri castle alight. Withdraw, everyone! Ulio, get out. Oh, you have 2 rams. Yes, Aguric. You were very, almost helpful. Okay, we discovered transport ship bugs, but we won. Regardless, take out that skirmisher. Don't let the skirmisher kill our galleys. There go the castles. They are destroying our docks. Oh, that was long. Onwards, the town is ours. Hooray for Ulio! Long live Aguric! Some hussar there. Oh, they're now allies. We've stopped. The Yuri are defeated. The king of the Yuri tries to escape. Yes, but he flees towards Aguric. How stupid of him. Halt! You will not pass here. Out of my way. Oh, 1 hit. Die, you scum.
Aguric invited Ulio to his camp to celebrate the victory. That night the air was full of song. The eyes and cheeks of the men glowed with triumph and wine. But it was the same night when disaster struck.
The night after the battle. You are wonderful, Ulio. Wonderful. If I could have made a choice, you would have been my son. If my son had survived, he might have become a brave man like you. A son to be proud of. You are my father-in-law, O Aguric. I shall gladly call you Do you want to know why my son isn't alive anymore? Surely you are dying to know. Yes, you are. My son was still an infant when your father killed him. Yes, your father, Ulio. 20 years ago, Oleg's men captured my old castle. Shortly before my castle fell, I told my most trusted guards to bring my child into safety. They disguised themselves as Oleg's men, to no avail. Later, only their corpses were found. I'm sorry to hear that, Aoe2. Oleg took away the most precious thing I had. Oh yes, he did. He does not deserve a son like you. And I'm going to take away his most precious too. Aoe2, please! I am your son-in-law. Please, your majesty, Prince Ulio is not to blame for his father's crimes. Out of my way, bastards! And now to us, Ulio. Select Ulio to defend himself. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Ulio has no other choice but to defend himself. He must kill Aoe2. And note, the flames of the campfire are dangerous for anyone who gets too close. Maybe Ulio can take advantage of that. So we have to use the fire to win this fight. Okay, let's see if we can get him to walk on the fire without walking on it ourselves. So it's kind of dangerously close to it. Aoe2 has been burned by the fire. Let's see if we can keep doing that. And a good angle for it. We can't burn ourselves. We do heal though, so maybe we can just run around while we heal. He has only 25 health left. Let ourselves heal up a bit, see if we can be a bit more careful with this. It's like he moves at the same speed as we do. How can a Huskarl not outrun a Teutonic Knight properly? Come on, Ulio, get some distance between you and Aoe2. I'll maybe use this halb. There we go, he's just coming straight for us. I think this will work a bit better. Oh, almost. Got him. Aoe2 has been burnt by the fire. I am slain. I did not want this to happen. You have murdered our king. Prince Ulio, you need to rest. Please, let us guide you into your tent. Aoe2, forgive me. He killed our king. My prince, you must go get yourself some rest. You cannot stay here.
Ulio withdrew into one of the tents. His wound was searing, and he fell into a feverish sleep. In his dream, he found himself in a grey land of long shadows and skeleton trees. And it was there, in this in-between land, that he met Aoe2 again.
My son, you killed your own flesh and blood. You disgraced your own flesh and blood. Killed my own flesh and blood? Disgraced my own flesh and blood? Ulio! Hello, my heart. Save me, Ulio. Save me from them. Oh, the VDML. Leave, you beasts! Leave! They are gone. You are safe. Ah, safe? And who saves me from you, you monster?
As Nuena started screaming, Ulio woke up from his nightmare. But even now there were screams all around him, shouts and curses of men who were fighting.
Down with Ulio! Down with the man who murdered a Yurik! Prince Ulio, they want to kill you, but we shall protect you with our lives. He's no longer super strong anymore. He's almost dead. Need to use the skirmishers to kill archers if we can. Actually, we might lose this fight. Oh, I hope we don't lose this fight. Okay, go longsword. We have one. We have more HP, but he has more upgrades. Okay, we won. My prince, we have beaten down the rebellion. But why are you so pale? My wound. The prince's shirt is full of blood. We need to do something about this wound, or you will bleed to death. I heard that a monk lives near here, and that he is a master of herbal medicine. Later. Prince Ulio, I am honored. Oh, it's Brother Thomas again. Can you help me? It seems to be your thigh. Would you please pull back your clothes there? Your wound will heal. But what is that birthmark? Lord, help me. I have always had that birthmark, my dear man. Your Royal Highness, do you know who you are? I am Prince Ulio, son of King Oleg. My prince, will you allow me to speak to you in private, please? I have seen your birthmark before, Prince Ulio. May the Lord have mercy on your soul. You are not Oleg's son. You are Aguric's lost infant. What do you mean? Where did you see my birthmark? Who are you anyway, monk? You were found on a snowy pass, wrapped up in a blanket. Oleg's men found you. I was one of the men who brought you to Oleg's castle, my prince. I carried you on my donkey. We all noticed your birthmark, yet we didn't know what it meant. Only I found out. How? There was an avalanche, and my donkey bolted. It carried me straight into the arms of Aguric's men. They saw your birthmark, and they knew that Aguric's missing infant had a birthmark, too. They wanted to send out a messenger to Aguric to tell him his son was still alive. But then, my comrades found me, and they liberated me and killed all of Aguric's men. I never told my comrades that you were Aguric's son. I was afraid they would kill you. We brought you to Oleg's castle. Only 2 of us got there alive. Oleg's doctors took the child, and they gave us a poisoned meal. My last companion died. I survived because I did not touch the food. I pretended to be dead. Oleg's men carried our bodies out of the castle and dumped us in the woods. They did not try to bury us. The ground was frozen, and unburied corpses were a normal sight anyway. So, when I killed Aguric, I killed my own father? And Luana and me are married. She is my... Yes, she is your sister. The Lord have mercy on your poor, misguided soul, Ulio. This can't be. No! No! Several weeks later, at Oleg's castle. What is the news, messenger? Is it true that Ulio's army is moving towards our city? Yes, Prince Ulio sent me to tell you and King Oleg that the time of lies and poisoning is over. Woe on us, Ulio has found out. Oleg will not protect us anymore, but he has given orders to open the gates, no matter if Ulio comes as a friend or an enemy. Our king is giving himself up. We are doomed. Not yet. Let's hide in the castle and prepare a welcome for Ulio. He will not live to set foot into the castle. Onwards, on to King Oleg's castle. Ulio, you are back. I am so happy to see you. But where's my father? Stay away! Don't touch me! Ulio, why? What? Stay away! I haven't done anything to offend you like this, Prince Ulio. Servant, bring me away from this man.
Uli would never forget the hurt and bewildered look in Luana's eyes. It was the last time he ever saw her.
I am coming to speak with Oleg. Don't you dare resist me. Your father ordered us to let you in, Prince Ulio. You are welcome. Hey, fellows! Have you heard this fool? He still thinks Ulio is Oleg's son. On my count, boys. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha! I do not understand what you are talking about, but anyway, you may enter.
Team, route 3. Midler route 3. Team.
Watch out! Somebody's shooting arrows from that castle. Be careful, Prince Ulio. If it is the physicians who shoot at you, those arrows are likely to be poisoned. Physicians, are you behind this? Cowards, snakes, you cannot hide in that castle forever, because I am coming for you. Final task. Madness is about to take control over Ulio, but before it makes him helpless, Ulio must have his revenge. He must get into Oleg's castle and slay the 2 physicians. Watch out, though. 1 arrow is enough to kill him. When Ulio gets inside the castle, only quick reactions will help against Oleg's physicians. When they are dead, Ulio will interrogate Oleg. Okay, so I guess Ulio will be there. Everyone else will be in front. Brother Thomas will just stay in the back. You guys head towards the castle. Send Ulio behind you. They're all dropping like flies. Garrison, got it. He has made it. Oh, go attack the physicians. It's normal elite Huskarl, we can't be converted. Hey. Your plots and your poisoning are over, physicians. Now for you, Oleg. Kill the physicians, we did that. Oleg! Where are you? I am here, Ulio. My son. Oleg was lying on his bed, and the stinging smell of sweat and ammonium hung in the air. Ulio pressed his lips so hard together that they turned into fine white lines. I am not your son, Oleg. The old king looked at him with feverish eyes. So, you found out, he said slowly. Well, you had to. Sooner or later. Ulio stood there, his hand on his sword. It is up to you to explain yourself. I'm listening, Oleg. There was nothing else I could do, Oleg replied. My wife, Amalia, and my only heir died in childbirth. I could not show this weakness to my people. They always love to stab you in the back when you are weak. I needed to show them that my bloodline was not a fading one. You were found at that time, and you came in handy. The people who found you died of food poisoning, I believe. A sad accident for such brave heroes. As for you, Ulio, you should be grateful. You were a shabby little orphan, and you had the luck of being raised as a prince. Ulio drew in his breath with a hiss. Grateful, he yelled. A shabby little orphan. I was born a prince. I am Aguric's son. Oleg stiffened. Are you? He said. Well, you already made friends with him. What keeps you from going back to him and his daughter? Oh, she must be your sister then. Madness came over him after we defeated the Yuri. He wanted to harm you by killing me, as though he thought I was your son rather than his. He forced me to slay him. I see. Oleg fell silent for a while. Then he started cuckling. My arch-enemy. Killed! And his daughter dishonored? And both deeds done by his own son! Oleg's eyes shone with triumph. Wonderful, he whispered. Wonderful. Ulio slowly raised his sword above the giggling, sick, old king. To pieces, to bits. I want his body parts to be strewn all over the floor. I want to wash my hands and my face in his blood. Kill him, I shall kill him, I shall make him pay for all this. Oleg looked at him and paused. Go ahead, he said calmly. I am ready to leave this world anyway. Ulio's hand began to tremble. No. Nothing he did to the deteriorating, dying old man could reverse Aguric's death. Nothing could undo his disgraceful marriage with Luana. He suddenly saw his sister's face in front of his eyes, hovering in the room. Then he thought he heard voices, cackling. Voices that did not sound like Oleg. Voices that did not even sound human. 1,000 little hands and claws seemed to reach out and grab him. The room blurred before his eyes, and his head roared with that fiendish cacophony of voices. There was a sharp clang as Ulio's sword dropped to the floor. Outside, his men jumped as they heard Ulio scream from within the castle. They rushed towards the entrance to storm in, but Ulio had already came running down the stairs. His eyes were bulging, his face was pallid, and his arms and legs swung to and fro in a weird, almost disconnected way as he ran. Nothing was left of the radiant prince who had led them into the battle against the Yuri. Nobody dared to step in the madman's way. He screamed something as he dashed through the gate. Was it Luana's name? Aguric's name? His men stood frozen. Finally, one of them shouted at the others to follow Ulio, lest the prince raise his hand against himself. But when riders and footmen poured out through the gate and followed Ulio's footsteps in the snow, they lost track near an icy river that ran through the woods. Not one of them was ever to see Ulio again. Okay, we'll take a quick look at these achievements. 213 killed to 92 lost when we didn't... I'm surprised we actually had 92 units to lose. We lost a lot of resources somehow. I guess we sent tribute to the Yuri. That's probably how they got their infinite resources. Hit the feudal age at some point. No villagers. And quite a jagged timeline. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and the final epilogue will be coming up next.